Jalen Price had only been working at Metromart Electronics for 3 months, but everyone already knew him as the kid with the warm smile. At just 19, he always carried a quiet gentleness that made customers feel seen, something rare in the busy downtown store. Every morning before his shift, Jalen passed the same elderly homeless man sitting near the bus stop. His name was Mr. Lawson, and despite the cold, he always greeted Jalen with a polite nod. One rainy Tuesday, Jalen noticed the man shivering under a thin blanket, coughing heavily. Something inside Jalen twisted. Without thinking twice, he hurried into a nearby ATM, withdrew $200, and placed the cash gently into the old man's hand. "Get a warm place tonight, sir, please." The man's eyes filled with tears. "Bless you, son." Jalen smiled, unaware that behind him, a coworker, Tyler, a supervisor desperate to impress upper management, watched the entire scene with narrowed eyes. By the time Jalen arrived at work, Tyler was already waiting at the time clock. "Jalen, office, now." Inside, Tyler crossed his arms. "Do you want to tell me why you were late? Again?" I stopped to help someone." "I'm sorry." "It won't. Save it," Tyler snapped. "You've been slow, distracted, and now you're giving away money while representing the company? That's unprofessional." Jalen blinked. "Sir, that was my personal money." Tyler leaned forward. "And customers saw you." They didn't, but Tyler needed a reason. 2 hours later, Jalen was fired. He walked out into the drizzle with a cardboard box of his belongings. His chest tightened, not because of the job, but because he genuinely tried to do something right. What he didn't know was that Mr. Lawson wasn't an ordinary homeless man. He was actually Richard Grant, a reclusive billionaire who had disappeared from the public eye after losing his wife and son in a tragic accident. He had spent the last year wandering the city anonymously, studying people, trying to understand compassion again. And Jalen's kindness had pierced through the numbness he'd lived with for months. The next morning, the automatic doors of Metromart slid open, and every employee froze. 2 uniformed police officers walked in behind a tall, bearded man with sharp blue eyes. Tyler smiled instantly, assuming this was some VIP tour. He was wrong. Mr. Grant pointed directly at him. "That's the man who fired the young gentleman who helped me yesterday." The manager rushed over, pale. "Sir, there must be a misunderstanding." "There isn't," Grant said coldly. "I watched the footage myself." Tyler's face drained. "Officer, please escort him out," Grant ordered. As the store erupted in whispers, Grant turned to the manager. "Where is the young man?" Jalen was called in that afternoon, trembling slightly when he recognized the homeless man. Grant smiled warmly. "Jalen, kindness is the rarest form of wealth. You didn't just give me $200. You reminded me that humanity still exists." He handed Jalen a crisp envelope. Inside was an offer letter, general manager trainee, triple the salary. Jalen's eyes widened. "Sir, I don't know what to say." Grant placed a hand on his shoulder. "Just keep being the kind of man this world desperately needs." And for the first time in months, Jalen truly believed his kindness had a place in the world. Please like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel.